Oh, are they here? Are they here? They are here. Yes, they are. So what is all the excitement about? What's in the bag? Well, I'm going to tell you and show you what is in the bag. So the good folks at Odelfi reached out to us in Hyndzyte, and they were looking for auto enthusiasts to try out one of their products and give an honest, unbiased opinion. I said, the guys at Hyndzyte are definitely going to give you an honest opinion. So send us some of them, and I'll disperse them to everybody in the group, and we'll see what everybody thinks of them. So, quick story. Get this thing set up right. So, quick story. Dump these out. These things out. So, 6-8 months ago, when I bought the van, the E350, nice packaging, nice and slim. This is the Odelfi StripLamp Pro. It's got it's LED, of course, rechargeable setup, plug into a USB port or a charger. So 6 to 8 months ago, when I got the E350, I came across an ad. It was an Odelfi ad for the StripLamp Pro. Just shows this amazing amount of light that these things put out and all this. I'm like, man, that would come in handy working on the van. And I was using the headlamp, the one that I had that has the single bulb on it. If you watched the video, you saw me, saying, don't judge. I don't really care what I look like when I'm working on something. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, so I need to be able to see. So that's very important to me when I'm working on stuff in tight spaces especially. So what happened was I saw the Odelfi product and I thought, man, I need one of those. So I started looking around. Well, being me, you've heard several people say I'm a little tight, I'm a little cheap. I ended up not going with the Odelfi product. I went with something I found on Amazon that said they were the equivalent. So, and nothing against the product I bought. It was cheap, and it was a twofer. I got two in the pack. It was like $15.99 or something. So, I got two for $15.99 lights. Not good. I ended up going back. I mean, it's not like they were bad. They did the job. They were a strip light, so they gave you surround light, but they didn't give you enough of it. They weren't bright enough. So I went back to the single one and those two. One of them's not even out of the box. The other one I don't use very often. So Odelfi reached out and said, looking for auto enthusiasts to try out our product and give some honest feedback. And I said, if you're looking for honest feedback, you've come to the right place. So send me some. And they did. So I am going to distribute. I've got one for myself. I've got one for Woody. I got one for Cam. One for Mark. One for Justin. One for Jay. And one for Wendy. And we're going to each make a little video to try out the product, to test it out. See what it's like. See what everybody thinks of it. I just pulled this one out of the box. Holy God. I can't even look at it. Yeah. Okay. That was the super bright mode. Okay. Here's the regular mode. And then it's got a little spotlight mode off to the side, which is pretty darn cool. I don't think, can you run both of them together? No, you can't run them both together, it looks like. I think. No, you cannot. So, I'm going to have to read the directions here and learn a little bit more about this product. But it's got a fully adjustable headband, which I like. It's adjustable on both sides. So if you got a big dome like myself, buttons are easy to reach on the side. Okay, I like. All right. There's another button on the side I'm going to have to learn more about and see what that is. But I do like it so far. We'll try it out in a real life situation and see how it works out. Had a chance to try out the StripLamp Pro. Learned more about the switches on the side. Has a power on off switch for the bright setting and the lower setting, and then the bright spotlight setting on the side. And it has a high and a low setting for that. So 4 settings. It also has a button on the side where you can turn on a motion detector setting. This is cool. So you have the button on the side that turns on the power, and then you just cycle through the settings. This button next to it is the motion detector setting, and there's a little motion deal on the side. So if you're working topside, that's pretty darn cool. The only problem I found with that is if you're in tight quarters. I had my head up underneath the F-150 here, and it was tight between the cross member and the radiator support, and I couldn't use it on the motion detector mode because it kept turning on and off as I moved my head around because I was just too close. But in regular settings or in regular situations, this thing is amazing. Beats the heck out of the one that I cheaped out on and got from Amazon. This thing is bright. The battery lasts a long time. I've used it quite a bit and not hooked it to the charger yet. So I would say definitely if I was buying again, it would be this over what I call the competition that I got off of Amazon. Also, for you camping and hiking enthusiasts, this thing is lightweight. Put it in your pack. Take a later hike in the day. You don't have to worry about getting back before the sun goes down. This thing is like the sun in a nighttime setting. So, Odelfi, you get a thumbs up from me on this, dude. I couldn't find anything wrong other than that little motion detector setting and it, being pretty sensitive. Yeah, this thing's definitely a thumbs up, and I would give it 5 stars. It's good. Hey, sometimes even if the natural light is good and you got all the lights going in the shop, sometimes you just need that little extra bit of light. And this Odelfi StripLamp Pro LED is coming in clutch. When you're digging around underneath here and in those tight spots and you just can't see and you're getting old like me and your sight isn't just what it used to be, man, if you're in the market for one of these lights, do some research, but I don't think you'll hear anything bad about these. I know me and the guys from Hyndzyte been using them 4 to 6, 7 weeks now, and I have not heard one complaint. They just come in clutch in those tight places. So if you're in the market for one, do your research, check them out. But if you decide to go with the Odelfi, do us a favor and Mark's going to drop a link in the description below. Use that link, use our coupon code Hyndzyte, the way we spell it, and get yourself 10% off. Better than nothing. And it helps the channel a little bit, and we'd appreciate that. So, like I said, if you're in the market for one, get it. Use the link and enjoy it. That's what we're doing. Like I said, they're coming in handy. Back to work.